suppose. The prisoners would have one view, the people who work in the prison system would have another, and I think it's up to people to decide where the truth is.
Give government propaganda and the media spin doctors the flick. And check out Doin Time for news, views and tunes on prison issues from Guantanamo Bay to Christmas Island to prisons and detention centres everywhere. Every Monday at 4 p.m. on your community radio 3CR.
We are still fired up and we're still talking about revolution.
Welcome to the Doing Time show. I'm Peter. We've got a big show ahead of us. Got Ruth from a West Papuan activist from Indonesia talking about political prisoners in Indonesia. And we've got Ali, who's a regular, talking about a hunger strike in, I think it's Yorga Hill. And we'll have Marisa. I'm going to bring her about a statement from jaan laaman, who's a political prisoner. And then we're going to go to a few podcast snippets from mumia Jamal. So sit back and listen to the show.
3CR is a community radio licence holder. What you hear on community radio is governed by the Community Radio Codes of Practice. The Codes of Practice cover matters relating to program content, including local content, news, current affairs, Australian music, programs for children, and the responsibilities associated with broadcasting by and for the community. They also cover aspects such as community access and participation in the operation of this station. Copies of the code are available from the 3CR website. Go to 3cr.org.au/who we are.
We have Ruth on the line. She wants to talk about her experience in West Papua. Hi, Ruth. How are you?
I'm good.
Yep. Can you tell us about yourself, what you do?
Thank you. My name is Ruth. 25 years old. I'm from West Papua, in the district, Paniai. Now I'm staying in Jakarta.
You're in Jakarta now. Do you visit?
I'm nurse.
Do you visit political prisoners?
I'm nurse. Yes. I stay in Jakarta, have political prisoners. I start from the 2013 in Jakarta.
2000.
Until 2013 until now in Jakarta.
Oh, you've been happening in West Papua.
I think the West Papua is very dangerous about it. Although the both military in the Papua, they are activities and then children, they are arrested by police, and in the all activities they are arrested, and the police arrested, and then now they are in the prison. In the Papua, 60 people they are in the prison, and in the police to the born in the and they are going to the prison. All the Papua activities in the prison now, and now in the Jakarta have six people, 1 woman and then 5 men. In the prison in Mako Brimo in the Jakarta.
1 woman and 5 men are they in the prison?
In the Jakarta have one of the I campaign about on the 29 where we explain the campaign about referendum for West Papua in the Jakarta, and then the 5 people they are doing the morning star, and then police arrested them, and then now we are stay in the prison prison in the Mako Brimob in the Jakarta. In the Jakarta, in the prison have the students West Papua, 5 people, and then 1 people from Indonesia, but he he has none through he's from Indonesia, but it's already called West Papua and campaign was in that. And in the Jakarta have 6 people, 1 woman and 5 men. They are now staying in the prison, Mako Brimob, in Jakarta, Indonesia, and then 7 people in the Kalimantan. They are from the Papua. Police bring to the Kalimantan, and they are now in the Kalimantan prison. 6 people like President Idlai and then Mako and another people. They are 7 people in the Kalimantan, like this.
In Jakarta, there's 6 or 7 people. Is it very hard to help the prisoners?
Yeah, and it's very hard and dangerous because I think a lot about them because they are not that either.
Yeah. So you escaped from West Papua? You had to go?
Again?
You had to run. You had to go away from West Papua because the army.
You mean the situation?
What work do you do? Helping prisoners.
Yes. I'm updating the data for political prisoners at Learn Papua. So, in the Papua, now I ask for political prisoners because I see already arrest them or Learn Papua and then they are bring to the prison now. And my work, I just update activities when a government in Indonesia give them political prisoners. And then now, every day I update the data political prisoners in here.
Yeah. How can we help?
But my background is nurse, but especially I help political prisoners in the Jakarta, and I update all the political prisoners in the West Papua.
How do you think we can help the prisoners, West Papua?
Yeah.
How do we help the prisoners in here, like in Australia? How can we help?
Maybe now we think about we have the maybe we can the first maybe you can help me and help me.
Yeah.
Like campaign about political prisoners, free political prisoners in the Australia maybe, and then another land because another country because they all have now in the prison we can campaign about free political prisoners in the West Papua and in the Indonesia.
So just raise awareness.
I hope maybe you can. I hope I need solidarity from you and then from another country. And then I need solidarity for campaign about free political prisoners.
Sorry, what was that?
Maybe I can say I need solidarity.
Yeah.
Concern about three political prisoners in the West Papua and Indonesia, because in Indonesia have the political prisoners in the Jakarta 6 people.
Mm. Oh, campaign in Australia for them.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. How do we contact people to do this? There's a website, isn't there, the human rights one?
Sorry, how do you?
There's a website, the human rights one, website to help the prisoners.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you can. I can tell them for approve into that political prisoners, and then we can call. I can call and then Papa Janjal in English, like this.
Yeah. So what's the have you got a website?
What?
Have you got a website?
Yeah, for political prisoners, I have Papuan Janjal.
Papua ME.
Papuan Janjal in the base in the English.
Ah, right. Papua Miandan in English.
Papuan Janjal.
Yep. That's the website.
Yeah, this is website.
Oh, great. So have you
I'm
got
also necessary danger in the Papua. We cannot anything, and we cannot campaign about because a lot of military in the church, in the street, in the work, in the office, and in the market, and we cannot anything in the area with Papua because it's a very very hard military in the Papua. You know we cannot anything, and then we cannot campaign, and then we cannot because they are. When we meet someone, we can stay in another place, maybe 5 people or 7 people in Indonesian. Military Indonesia can tell, hi, what are you doing in here? And they are gathered, we have another. But I think we must now see situation with Papua is very dangerous. Dangerous.
Yeah.
But we need to learn from all people.
Yep.
But human rights in the Papua, but we campaign about freedom like this.
Yeah. Very dangerous, and human rights violations are being. I mean, lots of human rights violations in West Papua. And that was Ruth, who's in Indonesia. She's a West Papuan activist who's visiting prisoners in Indonesia. Sorry about the language barrier. Hopefully people can understand. She manages Human Rights Watch Indonesia. So people can Google that. And now we have online Marisa from the Doing Time show. Hi, Marisa.
Hello, Peter.
Now, you've got a statement to read out from Jaan Laaman about Thomas Manning, haven't you?
I have. It's a statement that Jaan Laaman sent you, Peter, I believe.
Yeah.
And we've actually just finished typing it up, which is what we do for political prisoners all over the world. And so the statement is now typed up, and I'll read this out. It's actually a statement in honour of Thomas Manning, and who's a political prisoner in America. And as you've said already, Peter, I'm sure that Jaan is also a political prisoner in America as well. And so here is the statement.
Yep.
Class war prisoner, freedom fighter, man of the power, man of the people. Long-held political prisoner Thomas William Manning died on July 30th, of a heart issue at the Federal Penitentiary in Hazleton, KY. Tommy, to his many comrades, family, friends, and people who knew him, was a lifelong revolutionary, freedom fighter. From the early 70s, Tom was a public activist and organiser, and later a quite successful militant in the anti-imperialist underground. Captured in 85, he and some of his comrades became known as the Ohio 7, United Freedom Front defendants. After many trials, Tom was hit with a 58-plus 80-year sentence. He was then thrown into some of the worst, harshest prisons in the US. Being in captivity did not stop Tom from continuing to work and struggle for justice, freedom, human rights, and the socialist and environmentally sustainable future so many people and our planet so need. Tom struggled against abuses inside prisons and continued to work for the independence struggles in Puerto Rico and Ireland, the Palestinian struggle, and the then still going anti-apartheid struggle in South Africa. In fact, Tom was very likely one of the two last anti-apartheid activists still in captivity anywhere in the world. Tom, of course, always continued to support the struggle for poor working people in this country and struggles of black people, native rights, and struggles against police abuse and murders of civilians, people of colour in particular. Tom was an artist and an accomplished painter. His artwork truly captures some of Tom's essence. His portrayal of the dignity of working people, children, women, the strength and determination of revolutionary fighters and leaders, and more. A beautiful book of some of Tom's art was published in 2004, For Love and Liberty, artist Tom Manning. Now Tom is gone. My comrade, who suffered years of medical neglect and medical abuse in the federal prison system. Your struggle and suffering is now over, brother. But your example, your words, deeds, even your art lives on. You truly were a Boston Irish rebel, a lifelong man of and for the people, a warrior, a person of compassion, motivated by hope for the future and love of the common people, a revolutionary freedom fighter. We miss you and love you, comrade, and we will carry on the struggle. Jaan Laaman, Ohio 7, anti-imperialist political prisoner, August the 2nd, 2019. And just to give a little bit of a postscript there, I don't think we need a postscript. I read it properly.
No, that's all right.
That's okay, because he was talking about struggles against police abuse and murders.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Well, yeah, Tom died in July the 30th, but it took a long time for this statement to come out.
That's right.
And
well,
it's
the
hard.
thing is, Peter, as you already know, Tom died in July 2019, but letters from prison take a very long time.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
And Jaan is very, very isolated there. He doesn't have the same supports that he had when he was in Boston. He's been transferred to another prison away from his loved ones. I actually had the pleasure of visiting Jaan 10 years ago now, I believe, when I was in Boston. And so he doesn't have a chance to do a lot of radio anymore. And so this is a really special feature of the Doin' Time show that we are actually reading out this statement on behalf of Jaan to give him a voice, as he's been deprived of a voice, and to honour Tom Manning as well.
Yep. So, what's Jaan's address, Marisa? Do you know?
Oh yes. So if people want to write to Jaan, I'll just read out the address.
Yeah.
So his full name, and this is what you write on the envelope: Jaan, J-A-A-N, Carl, K-A-R-L, Laaman, L-A-A-M-A-N. So it's Jaan Carl Laaman. The prison number is 10372-016. After that, you put USP, McCreary, M-C, capital C, R-E-A-R-Y. So that's 2 C's. P.O. Box 3000, Pine Knot, P-I-N-E, and then another word, K-N-O-T, K-Y 42635, United States.
Oh, thanks very much, Marisa. It's great. And you got anything else to say?
Well, really, a final comment is that we do need to support all political prisoners.
Yeah, this show's dedicated to political prisoners too.
Absolutely, and set them free.
And we're going to have Ali on soon about hunger strike in...
Oh, okay, there's been hunger strikes in Adelaide?
Yulga Hill, and they're political prisoners too, refugees.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course. Well, good luck with the show, Peter.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
See you,
Bye.
Marisa. Bye. And that was Marisa from the 3CR Doing Time show. We'll just go to a...
Just a piece of my mind, ain't nobody got no time for no wine. Just a little out of line, wanna build beyond the right lane. Having positive mind frame, ngupan nili dream ko ang ailing marchi you after na yakan dito tingin yan binyal ulain. It's not about fame, kicking goals, opening doors to a new era, making sure it's correct, not an error, otherwise you will disconnect. And the darkest days won't last forever, even brighter days come sooner or later. Yakan win, thinking marchi baboy urna, bilin ni nungawoy bunga wa gotta do what you gotta do. It's up to you where you wanna head up to. It is hard, you're gonna have to break through. They turning up the pressure till it breaks you, so break through. Come on. They come, they go, but this I know I will not let them hold me back no more. I score, I give my all, my future. I am in control. I am in control. Yeah. No matter young and old, having dreams and goals, take control on the fundamental role. Negative roles, it ain't good for the soul. Having the motive is good for a soul. Keeping the ball running for the future got me feeling like a preacher. There's nothing that you can't achieve when you're a seeker. Keep on moving straight ahead and be an icon like a pillar for the next gen. Okay. They come, they go, but this I know I will not let them hold me back no more. I score, I give my all, my future. I am in control. I am in control. I am in control. I am in control. When they tell you what they can and can't do, we like. When you see people trying to break your dreams and you know it like. When they say they know but you know they don't, we like. When you make it to the top and you cement your spot, we like. Yeah. Alright. They come, they go, but this I know I will not let them hold me back no more. I score, I give my all, my future. I am in control. I am in control. Yeah. I am in control. I am in control.
And that was In Control by Baker Boy, a pretty out there rapper who's, got recognised a lot. And we're going to go to speak to Ali very soon. Hi, Ali. How are you been?
Hi, hello, how are you, Peter? How are you? Been good?
Yeah, good. I just saw, I noticed that there's a hunger strike in Yulga Hill.
Yeah, it's been hunger strike in Yonge Hill. 290 detainees. They really upset from border force, Australian border force there, not operating the centre properly and watching circle what they are doing in there. It's similar, like they fixed the situation of the food from the last 6 months ago of the hunger strike. They fixed the food situation, and then they come back to the same old ways now circle, because border force not watching them, border force not caring and looking up there for this kind of people. And people got really upset again. And yesterday they protested at the front of, in the middle of the Green Hut, and demanding to see Border Force and talk to them in a meeting about it, because it's just getting too much. What's going on is Border Force in there, their office base is outside of Yonge Hill fences in the car park. And they don't come in inside the center. They come in like very rare. Like if you try to see Border Force, maybe you see them every 6 months or 5 months, once in the blue moon, and they just walking around the quick fast. Like just for 2 seconds you see them, and then everyone will talk to them. They start even forgetting which one is which one asks for what, so they just ignore you and go and never pick anything up for you. And that's where the issue is. The issue is because of that, like me, myself, I was there. I was putting every single day request to see Border Force, request complaint to Border Force. Nothing at all came up to me resolved from anything I done for Border Force in there. It's all get ignored. Complaints get ignored and chucked in the bin by circle managers, the forms and the circle managers. The complaint, it doesn't get resolved. It doesn't get fixed. Situations doesn't get fixed. Detainees requested staff doesn't get it. Toiletries they don't have and always run out, and they in the middle of the bush, in the middle of nowhere, Yonge Hill, and they running out of toiletries, and they don't have so much toiletries. They don't have nothing much. All their clothes is getting old and ripped off, and they're not giving them enough clothes and welfare clothes and that. And these people, normally in Melbourne and Sydney, a little bit you get people protesting, people go visit people. Yeah. But the problem is with Perth and Yonge Hill. In Perth, it's outside of Perth, Yonge Hill, in town, a small town called Northern, in the middle of nowhere in the bush.
Oh.
It's 2 hours drive to Perth City. I've been there and I know that, and I live from Perth, you know that.
Yeah.
So it's 2 hours driving from the city. So not many people goes there. Maybe every 6 months, maybe one group of church people comes through one time, or maybe even not, and they just come in just to pray with detainees a little bit and go back to Perth. So they don't get enough support. So they laying all their hopes up to get support of Circle and Border Force, which is they're not getting. That's why they get pissed off about it and upset, and they don't want it escalated to next level and bigger problem, and then they'll blame it on the detainees. Same last year when they done the riot, which is, you remember, in Perth, when happened the riot, and they blame the detainees. They are dangerous, they are out of control, but they don't realize actually detainees keep getting ignored. Detainees keep asking for stuff and keep getting ignored. It's nothing to do with detainees are dangerous or not. It's just desperate man can't do anything. Desperate man in the middle of nowhere, giving him bad food, and he's hungry and going on hunger strike and all that, and you expect him to be behaving and just like let you step with your ABS shoes and circle shoes on top of his head and just walk on top of them. It's not fair. It's absolutely not fair.
No.
There's people there been 7 years and 8 years, 5 years, all of them, and been in Australia all their life. These people have family. Like one of them is Paula, my friend. He's one of the really good guys in there. He's been, I think, more than 4 years in detention center now. He's from New Zealand. He's been all his life in Australia, and his family in Australia and his kids. And all of a sudden they want to deport him. It can't be done. This person is like Australian. Doesn't matter he's not Australian in paperwork, but this person is Australian. He can't do that to him.
No,
like,
that's horrible.
A lot of people like that kind of situation, and it's just not fair at all on any person. For instance, even now with me here, I put request. I said my mother, sick mother, coming from Perth to visit me here for my birthday on Monday. Monday is my birthday, okay?
Yeah.
So I said I will wish my mother going to buy me a birthday cake and to come into the center, I would like to, my friends in here, like the families and the friends here, my friends, come and celebrate my birthday with me, with my mother. Got denied. What harm to you if these detainees, girls and boys, going to share my cake and going to make me happy in my birthday and support me in my birthday and have a little fun? What harm to you? Is this call it a risk? Like, what harm? They meeting my mother, my sick mother, with a cake, a birthday, and that. So it's just they get your nerves. Circle love to play around and just they love paperwork. They like paperwork because the more paperwork they do on detainees, the more money they take out of border force.
Oh, yeah.
And the more paperwork they get off the detainees, that more history get built up to the detainees. And when they go to court, AAT refuse them and they stay longer in detention. Then Circle making money. So the more report they make, they look good to the bosses of Circle because they're keeping detainees more in bad reports and keeping them always on bad reports and bad characters, so they will never go out. And then they stay for years in detention, so they're making money off them. So that's why. Like, they expect me now to go off on my birthday so they can do extra paperwork and all that kind of stuff. And then they say, see, yeah, he's bad and that. And then I keep getting denied visa and keep putting in detention long time. But if they come up to the right story, it's like a birthday. What are you trying to do, Mr. James? Mr. James in here, I don't know what he's trying to do. It's like, this is just a birthday. If you're denying a person a birthday for a person, it's like, it's just ridiculous. I don't know. Like,
sounds ridiculous.
What do you think of it?
Oh, it sounds ridiculous, mate. They should just let your mum come and celebrate your birthday.
That's what I mean. It's like, always they get to people's nerves. They don't try to make people happy. Always try to make them down and upset. Yeah. If they see you flying, they laugh about it and they be more than happy inside them. Yes, we got them really good. If they see you happy, they will look on any excuse to shut you down and to put you down in a kind of bad mentally environment and bad mentally destroy a brain and all this kind of stuff. It's just like a mind games a player.
Yeah.
All about corruptions and all about mind players games and all that kind of stuff. And Border Force doesn't listen to them. And sometimes I don't understand which one is which the boss anymore. I got lost. I don't know if the Border Force is the bosses or Circle the bosses, because sometimes I can see Border Force is the bosses, but they're not acting in the right way, and Circle are the bosses. I'm not sure. I lost count which one is which anymore, because two of them exactly the same.
Ali, so for listeners who just might have just turned on the radio and never heard about Border Force and Circo, who are they? Like, what do they do?
So Australian Border Force who deal with the minister. So they the one giving visas and making sure the safety of the detainees and all that kind of stuff in detention center.
Yeah.
And they run in every center. They go on office, which is based inside the center, like even a small center like our center now in Adelaide, they have an office inside the center with 4 Border Force staff in there, always in there. And they got 24 hours headline calls as well. They call them if they need them, Circle as well. And Circle management mediate with Border Force about staff. So what they do, Circle gives the bad reports to Border Force. Border Force notified the minister. Minister sends them through to their lawyers and to the courts, and then mention it to the judges against the detainees. And then in this way, the judge get the picture of this detainee actually really dangerous. And then when he gets that kind of picture, he's not going to give you visa. He's going to let you stay long time in detention. And in this way, Circle wins more numbers detainees inside the detention, so they get more taxpayers' money.
Yep.
Taxpayers' money is supposed to be going for sick people with cancer, like my mother, sick people, poor kids, going for water, for the fires, for the medications, for Centrelink people, for vulnerable people, for prisons. It's supposed to be this money going. And instead of that, they'll kill it on Circle. Giving Circle this kind of money to come in here, give hard time detainees, or go to the office and sleep.
Yep. So,
Yes.
with the hunger strike, how long are they going to be on hunger strike for?
The hunger strike is they starting talking. They having meeting with Border Force since yesterday, and I believe they're having another meeting today as well at 2:30 afternoon.
Yeah.
And from 2:30 afternoon, which is now, is still in Perth at 12:30 afternoon right now. So another 2 hours they're going to have the meeting, and from there they'll take it.
Right.
We should know what they're going to do and where they're going to take it, and whether Border Force going to approve the rules, what the detainees asking for. Like, detainees not asking much, they just asking a little bit lean in with the attitude of the guards, a little bit lean in with staff ordering, like get more stuff to the canteen to buy food, allowing people better food, and allowing people a little bit more freedom, and stopping Circle from taking people always to isolations and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Stop people handcuffed, always handcuffing people, because I believe handcuff is supposed to be used on a prisoner. I'm not even should be used on a prisoner, but I believe handcuff shouldn't be used on detainees. They are asylum seeker refugees. What handcuff to do with them? Like, this is unreal. It's unbelievable. Marisa came with me to court before. I think you remember when I went to court to Melbourne last month. And she came in. She tried to shake my hand, and I tried to shake her hand. They didn't let me. 8 guards was not letting me, shaking her hand, just saying hello to her. And this is first meeting I meet Marisa face to face. Can you imagine how much they are actually kind of evil people? Don't want people interact with people. Don't want people smiling. Don't want people get hopes up and all this kind of stuff. They just, I don't know. It's just a lot of things they do. It's just not fair. It's absolutely not fair. It's not good.
Yeah. Well, Ali, we're running out of time. Thanks for being available for the interview.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And hopefully we can talk more. And please make sure say thank you to Marisa and tell her Ali miss you so much, and I love you, two of you, and you
thank you
so much to people in the prisons and in detention center and all over Australia. Australia, I love you.
Cool. Thanks, Ali.
Thank you very much.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
And that was Ali, a detainee who's been in detention centres for a long time. He's all he wants to do is get become, come to Australia and live a normal life. Now, next up, we're going to go to an announcement, and then we'll go to
From October the 28th to the 31st, some of the worst climate criminals will be gathering for the International Mining Conference, IMARC, at the Melbourne Convention Centre. Blockade IMARC is an activist alliance committed to putting a stop to the mass destruction caused by extractive industries across the globe and the harm they cause to communities and ecosystems. We need your help to be part of this blockade. Find out how at blockadeimarc.com or check out our Facebook page, Blockade IMARC. A 3CR supporter.
Now, I'm just going to play some snippets from prison radio, from some commentaries by Mumia Jamal.
We are joined right now by Mumia Jamal, who just called in from prison in Pennsylvania. Mumia, we did not expect this call. The last time we had you on, Mumia, a federal judge denied a request for you to get life-saving medication that could cure your hepatitis C. Can you talk about your health right now and what's happening?
Well, you have to admit, against your better judgment, perhaps, but it's damn good entertainment, and it's unbelievable. I mean, this is the ultimate reality show. It's so real, it's unreal. I think it reflects clearer than anything we could have imagined the fall of empire. And, this is how democracies fall. History repeats itself. First time is tragedy. Second time is farce. So it's interesting. It's entertaining. It's unbelievable. Yet here we are.
The last time we had you on, Mumia, a federal judge denied a request for you to get life-saving medication that could cure your hepatitis C. Can you talk about your health right now and what's happening?
Well, this is one of my itchy days. So despite taking anti-itch medication, the itchiness has reflared. And so it's not a good day. It's not a comfortable day. We kind of got a situation where the judge, I think, performed a Solomonic act in breaking the baby in half. The judge did rule that the protocol of the Pennsylvania Department of Corrections was unconstitutional and a violation of the Constitution and deliberate indifference to the medical needs of at least 6,000 people in Pennsylvania prisons. He reasoned also that I had sued DOC officials, and that was a violation of what he called sovereign immunity. We respectfully disagreed, but he said what we should have sued was something called the Hepatitis C Care Committee. The fact is, until we had our hearing, we did not know that such a committee existed. So it would have been kind of magical to kind of stop the hearing and say, okay, what are the names of the people of this committee? We want to refile against them. Because we learned about it on perhaps the third or the fourth day of our temporary restraining order hearing. Yet our lawyers, being very apt and very able, Brett Grote and Bob Boyle, refiled against the Hepatitis C Care Committee, but also refiled against the DOC defendants, because they had an opportunity as administrators and healthcare officials to say, no, treat this man. They said, no, go by the protocol. And the protocol that was declared unconstitutional on August 31st is still the one in place as of today. So it's still unconstitutional.
Mumia Jamal, mass incarceration is a major issue in this country today. I just came from the premiere of the documentary by Ava DuVernay called 13th, about the 13th Amendment, slavery of 1865, and mass incarceration today. Your thoughts behind bars?
Well, it is, remember I talked about tragedy and farce a few moments ago? It is a tragedy that we're now counting down the days of the first African-American, accent on African, president in the history of the United States. And when he leaves, you will still have the greatest incarcerator on earth at work and growing and continuing to divest and destroy and diminish the lives of millions of people. The fact that you could have a black presidency and not put a dent in that hellhole is startling, is tragedy, on a grand stage.
And yet President Obama is the first sitting president to go into a prison.
Yeah, he went into a prison that was empty because all of the prisoners were emptied from their cells. So he walked into a prison block. Yes, that's true, and it's historic. But it's also true that he walked in an empty prison block. If you have the greatest incarceration on earth in this nation, then, why don't you make history by attacking not empty cells, but creating empty cells by freeing people? And it is a tragedy because if you think one of the architects, or at least a great mind that helped the architect, and I speak now of William Jefferson Clinton, if you think that his wife will destroy what he is proud of, right, then you're tripping. I mean, this is not a good time to be black in America, and not just because of people walking while black, driving while black, running while black, breathing while black, but because of all of the hells that people suffer all across America. And the truth of the matter is it ain't getting sweeter, it ain't getting better.
Mumia, it's the 50th anniversary of the founding of the Black Panthers in just a few weeks. Your comments on this as a former Black Panther yourself?
I am happy to announce that we are republishing We Want Freedom, A Life in the Black Panther Party, by a new publisher called Common Notions of Brooklyn. It's a book that I'm really proudest of because it tells the story of the Black Panther Party, warts and all, criticisms and all, personal and political. And I think that in an age where Black Lives Matter is the greatest and biggest civil rights movement in decades, it's time for people to learn from that movement, its high points, its low points, its mistakes, and its successes. Because if you read the 10-point program that Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton wrote in October 1966, it will startle you. It will shock you to see what hasn't changed in 50 years. To quote Young Jeezy, the rapper, we're still living in hell. And so we must change this reality. And that work continues for all of us.
Red alert. Numbers are needed at the Djab Wurrung Heritage Protection Embassy camps immediately. Sacred birthing trees on Djab Wurrung country need protecting. Over 50 generations have been born on these sites, and the birthing trees themselves are 800 years old. These trees are being protected from the Victorian Labor Party's planned highway extension that is set to destroy this sacred dreaming landscape. The campaign to protect country is led by Djab Wurrung traditional owners who are calling on people from all walks of life for support. You can help by joining traditional owners at the camp on Djab Wurrung country near Ararat, or by donating and putting pressure on Daniel Andrews to protect this sacred land. Visit dwembassy.com for more information and updates. No trees, no treaty.
You can't break my bone by putting but I can see what's going on in my mind. 'Cause we have survived the white man's way and the heart and the torment of it all. We have survived the white man's way, and you know you can't change that.
And you're with 3CR's 855 AM. I'm Pete. I'm just going to back announce some stuff. We heard from Ruth, and she was talking about West Papua political prisoners and the treatment of West Papuans in West Papua, and visiting prisoners in Indonesia. I found a website as papuansbehindbars.org. So PAPUANSBEHINDBARS.org. See you all next week.
As long as you a true fella, as long as you a real fella. All the people of different races with different lives in different places. It doesn't matter what your name is. We got to have lots of changes. We need more brothers if we're to make it. We need more sisters if we're to save it. Are you the one who's gonna stand up and be counted? Are you the one who's gonna be there when we're shouting? Are you the one who's always ready with a helping hand? Are you the one who understands this family plan? Black fella, white fella, yellow fella, any fella, it doesn't matter what you color, as long as you a true fella. All the people of different races with different lives in different places. It doesn't matter which religions, it's all the same with the Are you the one who's always ready with a helping hand? Are you the one who understands this family plan?
Most LGBTIQ people experience positive, intimate, and family relationships. However, like cisgendered heterosexual people, some LGBTIQ people experience abuse and violence in their relationships. With Respect is a new family violence service for LGBTIQ plus Victorians, providing counselling and recovery programs for victims and survivors of family violence and help for people using violence who want to stop. With Respect is a partnership between Queer Space, Thorn Harbour Health, Switchboard Victoria and Transgender Victoria. For more information, visit withrespect.org.au or call 1800 542 847. With Respect is not a crisis service. If you need immediate help, call 000.
CR Community Radio, 855 AM.
Six years I've been in prison.
Beyond the Bars is 3CR's annual prison project, giving voice to our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander inmates right across Victoria.
It's good to be here because Aboriginal radio and you don't really get to do this much. Brings us all together.
Time, you'll get your time to take that first step out that front door to freedom beyond these walls. Make sure
and I just want to say thank you to all of you for giving us the opportunity to speak on air.
The reason, the bigger the calling. Make your commitment and watch things unfold.
And you can listen to audio from this year's broadcasts and previous years as well, online at any time. Just go to 3cr.org.au/Beyond the Bars.
But also, while I'm here, I'd like to say thank you for coming, helping, giving us a chance to do this. It's really good, you know. It's been going for a while now. Hopefully it keeps going. You know, like it's good that we can do this and get our voice out there as prisoners.
We can't blame everything on the external, so let's stop looking for it in the hands of the persecutor, because real power comes from here and it comes from family.
If you would like us to post you a free CD, contact the station on 03 9419 8377.
Good afternoon, you're on the Beyond Zero Emissions show and my name is Erin Jones. It's nice to be with you today. And thanks for that. That was the Beyond the Bars show. Now, today we're talking about a couple of things, but the predominant one